Artistic Gamer 7 and welcome back to another Sims 4 video. This is part 2 of the July collab build. If you missed part 1, definitely go back and watch it. I will have that video linked in the description below so that you can go see it there and see the builds that were featured in that one. This is going to be the rest of the builds that were not featured in the first one. The video was going to be too long if I left it as one whole video, but this is part of the collab where many other amazing simmers created a house for a family that I created and gave them a very brief description on. I didn't go into huge details because I sort of wanted them to interpret their own things and sort of maybe be like, well, this person wants to seem like this, but maybe they're not actually, things like that, and see how differently and how they come apart with their builds and things like that. And let's say that all of the builds were amazing and wonderful, but there were definitely huge differences, even though it was for the same sim family. And that is part of the reason why I love doing these big collabs, is just seeing how different people make something that is, they're given almost the same exact thing, but it turns out so differently for every individual person. So, really love doing this type of stuff. I will be posting a video on my August collab idea very shortly after this one, so keep an eye out for that if you want to try to be a part of it. I will also go and mention it over on my Twitter, so just keep an eye out for that. But in the meantime, enjoy the rest of these amazing, lovely builds, and definitely go give these people a shout out, which will be down in the description below. Okay, to start off this video, we have Franki's build here, which is probably the biggest one out of all of them. It's the type of house that if you put me into compared to what I'm used to, I would get lost in. But, hey, it's okay. There's still bills on the table. It may be a nice fancy house, but there is still bills on the table. But it is quite a sizable house. I would imagine that this house took her a really long time. I like the idea she did there with the doors and putting the doors and having like a little wall space and putting those decorative items to make them look like a closet, but you use the doors so that you can actually see through. Like that, never actually really thought of doing that, but that was really nice touch. And then we have like a chessboard type display going out here, which seems like something that if like someone who's really rich, if they just had like a lot of money and a lot of room in their house, it definitely seems like something they would just be like, oh, let's just have this as like a nice decorative piece, a big giant chessboard that really would be no point. I mean, you technically could probably play with it, but at the same time. Then we got like this sort of outside sitting area, which is nice. You got like a yoga, like little tranquil garden over there. This also is the build that took me the longest to get through, not only because I was sort of getting lost while doing this, but also just trying to figure out which way to go first, even just on the bottom floor. I was like, wait, where are we going? So, but this is like a little fire pit area, which I don't know if those are countertops or what those are that she used to put that on top of. But I'm sure she had to use the Control 9 either way. And of course there's a thunderstorm trying to come through as I'm doing this. But anyway, as long as nothing bad happens, we shall continue. But now we're going to go back inside and actually see the rest of the bottom floor. Since, you know, the outside was one of the first things I seen, I just automatically went straight through and went to the outside. But as we go over here, it seems to be more of like a spa type feeling going over here. There is an indoor pool as well as the outdoor pool, so you know, you got both options. When it's winter, you can still swim, which is what I would be happy about. Then we have a nice bathroom sort of area here. I like how she did separate the toilet, just because of the fact that, you know, sometimes people want to come take a shower and stuff like that. together, but you don't always, even if you're a couple, it doesn't necessarily mean you want to see them on the toilet. So, but then here's the sauna. You gotta have a sauna in a spa area. So, nice little sauna to come have a nice little time in. And then there's a gym, which is good for the father, you know, he's very active. And the mother, she's not as active, but at the same time, she wants to keep her figure up, so I'm imagining she'd be okay with the gym. But I noticed there's, like, this little water area, and I was like, well, there's a pool upstairs or something upstairs. Some sort of water feature is upstairs. We'll see that later on, when in the build, but it takes a while to get through here. So, just be prepared that it may take a while to get through this is a big one. And then we got the massage area, which is nice. I wish I had a massage area in my house, but I can't afford that. And then another sort of little nice little meditation area, tranquil garden sort of vibe going on again out here. Now we're gonna go back out into sort of the main area and head into some of the other rooms attached through here. I was trying to make sure that I didn't miss any basements. I'm still paranoid that I missed some basements. But, here is like a laundry area. It has 2 washers and 2 dryers. So, you know, if you got one wash machine going, but you still want to wash another load, you got another wash machine that you can go and use. So, yeah. And then we have a bedroom here, which I'm pretty sure this is a guest bedroom. I think the master bedroom, if I remember correctly, is upstairs. But this is a nice guest bedroom, so, you know, it'd be nice to be a guest here, so I wouldn't mind it. And then, through these doors, we have sort of an, well, not sort of, it is an office area. So, it definitely, like, used multiple countertops and desks to sort of make that, like, surfaces to make this desk look even bigger. And there's more bills. I just now noticed those. I didn't see those the first time through. But anyway, so that was a nice office that the dad could use and get to separate from the family. Here's a nice little living sitting area with a fireplace. And it's super, super fancy, super nice looking. Those paintings that are on the wall, those little square paintings that come in multiple colors, I didn't even realize those were a part of the game until I was working on my Vaporeon's dream home. So, and I really like them, but I don't know how I've missed them for so long, but I've never noticed them until recently. But here's a downstairs bathroom, back to the build. So, and definitely a nice downstairs bathroom. This whole house is, like, super, super fancy. At one point, while I was just recording the tour video, I think it's, once we get to out, I think we're almost to the point, but here's the inside dining area, which I liked the little wine glasses sitting up here as a decorative touch, but also telling you that they have taste for some wine and some drinks. And here's a nice big kitchen coming up, but I think the room next is, I was doing the tour video and I, like, out loud said smanchy. I don't know what smanchy is. I know it's derived from fancy, but I don't know where I was getting, like, the S sounding part at the beginning, but I was just like, ooh, schmanchy. I don't know why. But here's this part. It's like a little, I guess, like, party area, because, you know, you got your dance floor, but you got a nice, fancy, grand piano, and you got the bar and things like that. So it's, like, a really nice place, and it's got lights to it, but it also has, like, a darker tone because of the curtains that she used, but those curtains also emit light, so, and then that also connects to the outside. So, this is a really fancy guest area where, you know, you bring your guests to basically show off. This is the type of house that I would dream of having. Or at least, you know, almost like it. But that ain't never happening. But anyway, I think we're gonna be heading upstairs soon. I think I'm heading to go out the stair, or out the stairs? Up the stairs. I need help. But, so we can start going to see the second floor of this build. And I just glitch through the floor because, you know, I'm that talented. I can just go through floors. I'm a ghost. I'm a vampire ghost because you can't see me in mirrors either. But there's this nice big lighting area here, which I didn't notice when you first went in. And then there's, like, this balcony thing. And I was like, oh, okay, is there a door? Does it connect anywhere? No, okay, it's just a nice decorative balcony. So I was like, okay, well, should I just go through this door or go check over on that side? I did decide to go through this door. I was like, process of thinking, like, where should I go? And then I realized there's stairs there. So I was like, never mind. Backtrack. Let's go back. Again, this is legit the type of house that I would probably get lost in. So, but we're gonna head through this way. I was gonna go straight through the light, and then I was like, nah, let me pretend like I'm actually walking through this house, because I thought that was gonna be a cool idea. But this is the daughter's room, which is really big and really nice. And I actually like the way that she's done the space. I probably need to learn how to do space in big bedrooms, because I've been in a habit recently of making huge bedrooms. So I need to learn from this. But she's got like a walk-in closet type area, and I like what she did here to use. I assume she used maybe a wall of something. Maybe she just used BB move objects. I don't know how she got the door to look like that right away, but this is like a walk-in closet, makeup area, bathroom area, which is really, really nice. This is nice. Like, if I was this teenage girl, her backstory is that her and her mom currently don't get along too well. So I don't know if her mom maybe had some influence of originally making this room for her and tried to hope that she would turn out like her. But her daughter and her don't get along so well. But if I was personally me, I think I would put everything aside and be like, oh, I love this room. This room is great. But here's that water feature. And I didn't even notice. I don't know if I really remember seeing those stairs when I was down at the bottom. But that was the water feature that you can actually see through the spa area. You can see part of it. And then you got like this big walking balcony area that's connected to where the daughter's room is, and there's a seating area over here. Like, well, outside there's multiple seating areas about to be around, but this is like a lounge outside in the sun, but also shade at the same time, because you got a nice umbrella, which is a great view to have during a lounge area. But then we've got like this grand outside area using the glass roofs of like where you can lounge around and sit and do whatever you please. Like, this is super, super nice. This is super fancy. Like, fancy. Like, super fancy. This is the way that the mom wanted. This is how she definitely wants her life to be. 100% yes. But then we get into the little boy's room, which has got all these lovely colors everywhere, and it's got all these toys that you can imagine. Literally, I think there's about every single big plushie toy that you could have, except for maybe like the skeleton bear and the vampire bat. But other than that, every other one is there. Then he's got even his own little bathroom that's all decorated and all cutesy. So, you know, spoiled little toddler happening right there. And then I was lost in where I came out. I was like, wait, where am I? Where have I gone to? Where am I at? Let me find my way again. And then I figured out where I was, and I was like, okay, I know where I'm at. Okay, now time to go up those stairs. That's where I need to go now. I truly would probably, if I was a guest, like if I was friends with like the teenage daughter or the mom, either one, because my age area is around in between those two, so I don't really know which one. I hate up when you get upstairs. It speeds up this view, so I apologize for this right off the top of my head. But yeah, I would get lost in this house. So, but anyway, I was like looking around trying to figure out like fully what was going on in this room, and then I seen like this going on. There's like music areas, so this is like an activity room. And then I came over here and I was like, yeah, this is strong activity. This is strongly also mother cannot make up her mind what she wants to do with her life. So this is a really nice room, and then it attaches to the ginormous master bedroom, which is done super nice, super fancy. I don't normally do my style homes in like this. Even the big homes, I don't give them like the super grand fancy feel, as they probably deserve since they are so big. But yeah, this is a huge walk-in closet. Again, another walk-in closet, but this one is humongous compared to the daughters. And then it goes into the grand master bath, which, again, using mirrors. If you watched part 2, you definitely know how I like the mirrors. They confuse me, but at the same time, they make the space look so much bigger, and you were like, whoa, So I really like the use of mirrors, and I don't actually use the mirrors too often in my own builds, which I'm just now starting to get into like serious building, but you know, still. Here's like a small little balcony that they have out here, which is nice, you know, if you just want to go outside, like maybe a little bit when it's getting dark outside and you just want to relax with your significant other and go outside, you can sit out there and enjoy the outside. But and then I didn't even decide. I was like, you know what, I'm not even gonna try to go all the way down the steps to do the view of all around. But here is the whole outside, this massive build. Like she had to take forever on this build. I can't imagine. Granted, I have 2 huge builds that I've done recently, and both of them took me forever. And I didn't even see this like fountain display out there when I originally started doing this, so I didn't see that till I did this, so I'm glad I've been doing this. But I really like that glass seating area feature. It's like a nice summer party area, and then down below it is, with that schmancy area, is the nice like winter area. But this was an overall nice build. She did a really, really great job, and I really enjoyed doing it. It took a while, but I got it. But, you know, now we're going to go on to the next one, which is SimplyJodie's build. So we're going to go and take a look into this build and see what she has done for this lovely family, the Broswells. What house she's given them. The outside definitely looks really nice on the outside. I really like how the outside was done. And then I really like the inside. Again, another Christmas feel going on here, so it's Christmas time at the Broadwells for this house. I like the use of these columns outside. I think 2 or 3 people used them inside, and I never thought about trying them inside. And I think they look really great inside. But now we have a kitchen area, which is connected to like a little laundry nook area, which is nice to have it separated, but also, you know, somewhere where a lot of traffic is going, and somewhere where someone probably usually can be around to turn the washer and dryer off and on. It's a really nice kitchen, use of the white mainly with the black, and then the wallpaper sort of sticks out. Again, love that tree from Seasons. Favorite tree. Then we got a dining area, which looks super elegant, and then you got little step down sitting area, which is really nice, having the little sitting area sort of down separated. And again, bills but I think I really like the how it looks, and I like it sort of separated but also connected at the same time. Good choice there. And now we're gonna go outside here, which I really like how she used the stoneworks to make paths where everyone is. There's another pool. Got it. The Broswells gotta have their pools, basically, is what I have learned. Get like areas for the kids to play, particularly probably the son more often. And we have a little sort of garden, forestry area. Probably the mom, you know, trying to have a hobby here. I doubt she's gonna stick to it very long. Got a beekeeping area. Who knows? Maybe the mom's gonna try to get into beekeeping too. Who knows with her? She probably has tried 10 million things and never completed a single thing in her whole entire life, except for like very few things. But now we're gonna head upstairs. So and go and look up there. I did notice she's used a lot of season stuff in her build. It's not all seasons, which a lot of season stuff has been in a lot of these builds, but the season stuff was great, so I don't blame anyone for using a lot of those. But here we have the first bedroom, which obviously to me is looking like it's the teenage daughter's room. You got, you know, you got some colors, you got your music, you got some of your Asian vibes, you got everything clicked off in there for it to be the daughter's room. And she's got a nice little bath here, so, you know, she has a nice bath actually attached to her room, so that's always a plus, especially as a teenager. You know, half the time you don't really want to come out of your room. I'm not even technically a teenager anymore, and I don't come out of my room too much, so. But then we have, I'm pretty sure this is the master bedroom, because I'm pretty sure there's no guest bedroom in this house. So, but it's really nice, elegant, using those golds and whites there, and also there was a chest there, and I was like, wonder what they're hiding in that chest. Now we have another bathroom, which is definitely a heavily Seasons inspired bathroom, but that was the cozy bed. I just realized that's the cozy bed. That was the cozy bed, right? Pretty sure that was the cozy bed. Like the cozy bed. Also, I don't know what that door was there for. I think she may have accidentally put that door up there, because I remember when I walked up the stairs, I was like, oh, that's a lot of doors, but one of them goes back into the bathroom, and I think she meant to remove that, probably. But here's the little boy's room, and here is his bathroom. Again, has some of the seasons, but the toilet's actually a little bit hidden over there, but his was more of a sports theme in this build, and which was a little bit different. And then there was this room. This room I was like, oh, hey. It's like a clutter room. This is the room that makes me think of everything that this family has ever possibly tried to do in their life and then just gave up on. So they threw it in this room. But there's also, like, it looks like decoration items, like, for different seasons and things like that. But I definitely was like, yeah, this is a clutter room. I have one of those in my real house. It's nice to have, but at the same time, it gets out of control very easily, because sometimes you're just, like, throwing things in there, and then by the time you realize it, you're like, uh-oh, this needs help. But here is the outside of the building. It looks really, really nice. I love the blues and the whites always together, and then I'm never gonna complain about black. Black is, like, it's not technically a color, but I'm just gonna say it's one of my favorite colors. Anyway, just, it's simpler that way, but it's a really nice build. I really, really liked it. And I thought she did a great job on it. And so now we're going to head on to the next one, which is by the Flower Bunny. And again, all these people's stuff will be down in the description below, so definitely go and check them out. So we're going to go see her build here. It's a nice little cozy house. We have like an open area with the kitchen and the dining room and the living room all together. The toddler chair seems to be in the middle. I'd imagine that the mom definitely makes sure she sits next to the toddler. I did notice there was quite a few beds here, and I didn't necessarily see a toddler bed, so maybe it's interpreting that the toddler's about to grow up, and maybe there's multiple beds there for if they want to have friends. But with the two kids' rooms, actually there is a toddler bed. That's a toddler bed. Never mind. But there was multiple beds, so I'm imagining it's like if friends come over and things like that, or family. Wasn't fully figuring that out, but that would be my guess, is that for friends and family to come over, mainly particularly with the kids, so that the kids have someone to play with. This is like a garage area, because there is a car outside in front of there, so it's like the car can be pulled in. So there's just random stuff in here. This appears to be the master bedroom. It's got a closet, it's got some nice shelves, and then there's a bathroom attached to it. You always want a bathroom attached to your master bath, because it's master bath. A bathroom attached to your master bath. Yeah. A master bath attached to your bedroom. And then this is like a little pantry area. I was like, what is this? And I was like, oh, pantry. I didn't see a door to get out to the back outside, and I couldn't remember if I seen stuff in the back, so I think I'm about to go look, or either maybe I just do the outside tour. Oh, I just do the outside tour. There is a swing set, though. I love that they added swings. I'm so glad that swings is back. But here is the outside of the build. There's the car that I was mentioning that is sitting out in the front. But say yes to swings, because I love swings in real life, and I was missing them in my game. I wanted my little kids to go out and swing and enjoy swinging, because that's what I did as a kid. So I was like, where's the swings? But yeah, here is the build. It's a nice, more simple design, but simple is sometimes nice and a good change, and nice to have. And I noticed a lot of people did use the cars as well. Well, not a lot of people, but there was quite a few people trying to think about cars. But here we're on to the next one, which is MissMami's build here. So let's go and look on the inside. The outside definitely looks really nice with like the floral and the patterns on it. Then you got like this grand hallway when you walk in. You're like, whoa, which archway do I go under first? But I like the use of the archways, even though like I think it's two big rooms. This is like a dining kitchen area, and you got your washer and dryer, which is separated, but again still connected to one of the busier areas. And then the next big area on the other side, I think, is a living room and stuff, but yeah, I didn't know if I was about to go outside, so I was like, wait, am I going outside? No, I did not. So it's like a living area, you got a bathroom, but I do like the use of the arches. It makes it all super open and makes the hallway look even more grand than it already is. So I like the use of those arches. It makes it look fancy and grand without it actually being like as big. But then you got the outside. Again, another little pool. It is a little bit smaller, but I'm getting the impression that they have this nice... It's a pretty big size home, but maybe in this home, they actually don't have as much money, so they can't afford as sort of nice things. Because I think the wallpaper to me looks like the City Living wallpaper inside here that it comes with. Yeah, see, it's like a little bit run down, a little bit not totally taken care of. So it's like maybe they haven't, they got quite a bit of money, but not as much as they wish. So they're trying to go for a overall appeal of it looking nicer than it actually is. Got a small bathroom there that you can go in and out. You got a nice little meditation yoga area outside. Looks like they can get encouraged into some gardening. Probably again the mother. This appears to me to be the master bedroom. Again, the furniture is tight. Some of the furniture, like the dresser there, looks like, you know, it's a little bit an older style furniture, but not too old. And then we have what appears to me looks like to be the teenager's room. You got the sort of the art mat and some creativity things and posters. Definitely looks more like it's going to be her room than anything else. And then you got the super, super colorful little boy's room. And it's a lot of color. But for a little toddler, it fits. And there's a hamburger toy set. So what's not to like? Because hamburgers. And I was like, wait, did I come in here? And then I went and looked around anyway, because, and I'm leaving this in just because to show my stupidity, because I was like, wait, did I come in here? I don't think I did. And then I partially through, I was like, wait, I did come in. But they do have a nice roof section on this house that they can go up and sit. So it's like a little party area up in here and sort of activity area. So I'd imagine that the husband probably spends a lot of time up here when he's not like on his computer or whatever, because of the fact there's active stuff on it. And also, yes, I just jumped off the roof again. Sometimes I just decided to be a little crazy and do these things. But here is the overall outside look of the build. I like the groundwork with all the bushes and the flowers and things like that. I like the grounds and how it looks and how it's sort of surrounded by these stone pathways. And it's super, super nice. I love the jungle adventure flowers. But anyway, okay, on to the next one, because I can't talk and I'm getting messed up. But this is SNW Rosanna, which is the SimsNetwork, I think is the full on thing of it. Sorry if I got that wrong. But anyway, here is her build, which she almost had a few issues because it almost didn't load to the gallery, but it did actually load in the gallery. And she had sent me the tray files just in case as well, so I also had those. But, you know, my gallery was having issues at the time. But here is her build. This is the office area, and I looked at those for a really long time because I didn't even know something like that existed in the game, because it looks like, you know, the stock markets and type things. This is a really, really nice office, and I'm sure the husband really likes having that office and stuff. And then there's a garden area, which I'm imagining is probably the wife's. And then I was like, wait, what's over here? Because it's open. And then it's like the pool little tiki bar area, and I was like, oh, this is cool. This is nice. But and again, Broswells have to have their pool, apparently, because I'm pretty sure almost every single build had one. I'm pretty sure like 9 out of 10 builds, like 90% of them, had pools on them somewhere. But this is a nice little outside area. I really liked it, and I liked how it connected to like this little garden area that was sort of inside and be covered. And there's a basement, and I did spot this basement, and I was deciding whether or not to go in the basement or go somewhere else. But here's another garage like looking area. The washer and dryer's in here. You got some exercise equipment, so it's a nice little miscellaneous room. And then you got the teenage daughter's room, which is covered and stuff, which I remember from a collab that I got to do with her a long back, that she's really good at covering the walls. And once again, she's done it. So this room is like, bam, everything. This definitely screams the teenage daughter in so many ways. And I was just like, holy moly, that's a lot of stuff on the walls. And she's still got a nice little bathroom attached. It's smaller, but it's nice. But yeah, this room was super awesome, amazing, all in your face. Definitely teenager vibes going on there. Definitely fitting for her. And now I think I'm finally going to go in the basement and figure out what in the world is down here in the basement. It's like, what's in this basement? Sometimes I don't know what to expect in basement, so I was like, And then I came down here. It's like a little storage area. Again, like a little like area that, you know, they have stuff that maybe they've done, things they wanted, maybe stuff from the previous owner, because, you know, the vampire's bassinet looks like a more older type crib to me, like a back in the day crib. I've always thought that. So I was like, either someone's secretly a vampire and I didn't know it, or they just have a crib left over from the previous owners, which makes me wonder, could the place end up being haunted? And also, this is like a little creepy dark space that I would just imagine like a ghost child standing in. Not gonna lie, I was like, what's over here? But then we go back upstairs to go see more of this lovely build, and we're gonna go literally upstairs some more and see what's up these set of stairs. And you know, we got the vampire wallpaper also going on. I'm just wondering if there's some secrets going on that these Sims didn't tell me. But then you got this nice grand piano, grand like living sitting area, and I like the use of that window inside because it makes it look really nice, really fancy. Schmancy. Schmancy is gonna be my new word, apparently. And then you got this nice dining room area that also is connected. I like the use of those lights with the candles, like the dividers with the candles up on the top there. Looks really nice. Again, amazing with the wall coverage and making it look absolutely amazing, but also like the homeowners live there a lot and have a lot of things. And also just stuff. Then you got a bedroom. Oh, I can't talk today. A bathroom attached on to the kitchen area, and you got another one. You just got bathrooms all over the place. But honestly, if you're gonna have a lot of guests over, it's nice to have bathrooms, because the more guests you have, the more bathrooms is needed. Because you never know. And then there's like a little outside balcony area, which I thought was really nice. And it's really cute, and they have a little toddler pool up here, and the glass roofs. And it was really nice. Super nice home. It's not like humongous looking on the outside, but when you get on the inside, it looks like it's like a huge house. Like it's like a lot of stuff. A lot of room. You can do a lot of things. Another little small area, which I didn't even realize there was actually stairs leading down there. And like that little area down there, and I was like, oh, well, you can get inside this house multiple ways. So now we're up here, and again, once the higher up you get, the faster this camera moves, so I do apologize. I try to keep it to a minimum, but But here is the master bedroom, which looks really nice. I like the use of the purples, and I like that artwork on the top there. Really super, super nice looking. Very, very fancy. Then you got the toddler's room, which of course the toddler's room is near the parents' bedroom because the little boy's clingy and the mom is a little strict and controlling. So he's got to be near mommy. So there it is. And then here is a bathroom. I like how a lot of these houses did have the bathroom sort of have a similar theme throughout the whole entire build. That was really, really nice. I think I'm about to give like an overall outside build feel, but I wanted to go look down at this area here because this is a nice little area and it looks amazing. It looks really beautiful, and I like the use of putting that fountain up on top of the statue. But this is the outside area, and I noticed the security camera, and I was like, why do you need a security camera? You paranoid? But this house is really, really amazing, really beautiful. I love it. If she's okay with it, if any of them are okay with it, there's a few houses that I would like to actually use in my world, and I hope that y'all are okay with it, because these are some amazing houses. This is definitely one that, and all that flowers, that, yeah, that's a lot. But anyway, on to the next person, which is Marl Sims. So we're gonna go look at her build here, which hers and Franki's was on the two biggest lots out of all of them. So they did have quite a bit of room to fill with theirs. So hers is definitely probably the second biggest, and but she did a great job with it. We come in here, there looks like there may be a potential of a dog in the future, just with that little area. Maybe they've had a dog in the past, but there's a nice bathroom here near the entryway, bleh, which is good for, you know, if you're getting home and you gotta go pee. That's great to have a bathroom near there. But there's also sort of an office area, which you have the chairs. So I imagine he has, the dad has like business partners or business proposition people coming over. So, you know, it's nice to have that in the front of the house. So if you don't really want them going through the rest of the house, you don't have to. But the rest of the house looks really grand and really nice. So I'm sure the wife would probably be like, well, why don't you, while you're here, come have a tour of the house. Because I just, that's my view of her. But anyway, here's a nice dining room area. It looks big because she's used a lot of light colors. Usually light colors make the areas look bigger. So, and this is like another entryway. This is like in the middle, and like you can actually go straight through the house there. And it's like the house is sort of divided but connected all at the same time. So this is another house that I honestly probably would get lost in if I was to actually be here. We got a laundry area here that's separated and has enough storage area for you to put anything you needed for your laundry. And if you don't want to put your laundry right away, you can store it in there as well. That's great. And then there's a bedroom here, which I think this is a guest bedroom, because I'm pretty sure the master bedroom is somewhere upstairs. See, I can't. I have so many houses stuck in my brain. I'm trying to remember some of the details of some of them beforehand. It not sound stupid, but I'm pretty sure that's not the master bedroom. Pretty sure that is a guest bedroom. But as we head over here, you can see there's already a little pool table. This is like a little fun little living area that's different from like the main area. So it's not as fancy, but it's nice. But I like this. This area is really, really nice with these walls. Using these walls but actually making them look like columns, like big gigantic columns. There's an area for the kids to play, and you got your Broswell pool right there. And you got more sitting areas to enjoy sitting outside. You got your toddler pool because you gotta think of the little baby there. And we got your like outside kitchen here as well, so that you know you don't have to worry about going inside, but it's close enough to the inside that you can go inside as well if they fix something there. And then here is the inside kitchen, which looks really, really nice. I like the inside kitchen. She used big walls, so I like the use of the cabinets to fill up that wall space and make those go all the way up to the top. So it's really nice there. You still have like a little breakfast nook area here that you can still sit. I noticed a lot of people was placing their bars that face around. Do the Sims still work the same? Do the Sims still know how to function around the bar if you put that side of the bar against the wall or against something? Because I've been wondering that, because I've seen a lot of people do it in their builds, and I was like, well, that's nice and it looks nice, but can my Sims actually use it if I ever decide to do that in my actual builds or use these houses? Like, does it work that way? But I'll have to try it. But here's like another upstairs sitting area and things like that. I think this is the master bedroom. Pretty sure this is the master bedroom, which it looks really nice and grand. Also, there's this awesome bathroom area that's got her little vanity mirror, and you got your actual bathroom area separate. So I'm like 99% sure that's the master bedroom. But especially with it being connected to the seating area. And again, I'm looking around confused because I'm not sure which direction to go. But here's the little boy's room, which is actually really, really big, especially for a toddler's room. But I mean, he's probably spoiled to death, so, and he's got all those toys and stuffed animals, so you can imagine, yeah. And he's got a chair. His mom, I see, has a chair near his bed so that she can sit there and read to him, or just sit there and watch him. So, but there was a little bathroom. And here we have what is appearing to be the teenage daughter's room. I really like the use of this, I think it's a countertop in the corner attaching these desks. So it's a nice like little raised up shelf. It looks like that is a part of the desk as one big giant piece. It's definitely super colorful in here and looks really nice, and definitely looks like the teenage daughter would be pretty happy with that, area. She's got a bathroom attached to her room, which is super nice. I like the little monster sitting on the bed, a little stuffed animal. I think that's cute. So it looks like she sort of kept on to some things from her childhood, which is a nice little touch. Then we go through over here, through these little archways, which I think is like a cool little separation. I know it's going over that area of the house that is open, like straight through. But then you have a little massage area through here, which is nice, a little relaxation area. You got a hot tub, you got a little nice seating area. This connects to the downstairs, which again, I think that's another staircase that I've missed. Then you have your sauna here to, you know, come and relax in. So it's nice to have that as well. But I think I've looked, there I go again, like, wait, did I go in here? Did I look in here? I'm not entirely sure. I'm hoping that I haven't missed a room somewhere along the way. I really apologize if I ever do. But that is the end of her build, so we're going to have a look at the outside. I think she did a really good job, especially considering her and Franki ended up having the 2 huge lots to fool with. So, you know, there was a lot of room to try to actually cover and do things. But I think that outside we're use the walls to make them look like ginormous columns. That's like one of my favorite features of this house, is that area right there. But I do like the overall house. It's really nice. It definitely has one of the more different feels compared to a lot of them, because it uses more of those oranges and creams and tans and yellows on the outside. So that had a little bit of a difference, so that helped it stuck out quite a bit. But now we're on to, I think, the last build, which is by Chrissie. And so this is her build for the collab, which from the outside already is looking beautiful. But let's head on inside and see what it looks like on the inside here. So as soon as you come in, it is like a little nice family sitting area. You got your TV, but you also got your fireplace. Definitely looks super, super nice, like a designer style, like, what are they called? I done forgot. Interior designer. Yes. Has come in and done this house. And I like how it's come through and it's connected here to the dining room. Kitchen area in the thick end. There's like another little breakfast nook or little tiny area. And the use of these gold and white curtains. They do definitely give a very elegant feel to the house and to the build. And fancy. Or schmancy. Let's go with schmancy. So, definitely really liked it. And then there's like this garage area, which she's got these shelves sitting up here. And she's like used multiple items and actually made them look like they're stacked inside of each other, which I've never thought to do. But it's a really nice touch to make it look like there's a lot of something, or maybe there's something that they really have a passion about or use a lot. So I really like that, especially seeing those buckets stacked inside each other. Never really thought to try to do that as like a decoration type thing. But it's really, really nice. And then we have a bathroom over here, which the shower bath area was slightly hidden from me when I first walked in. It's like, whoa, hello walls. And then you got another area here, which is the washer and dryer, but it looks and fits with the bathroom, which I actually like that feature. So it's nice, like they're separated but connected through looking familiar. And then you have the outside here, which one of my favorite things about the outside is this middle area that's in the middle of the deck. But you know, you have some sitting areas, you have some places for the toddler to play and kids play, but I like this little walkway. Like, it's sort of decorative with all the flowers and things like that, but it's also, you can cut straight through if you really, for some reason, just want to walk straight over to the other side. But, you know, you have more seating areas here to sit near the pool. Here's the pool, you know, the Browswells always got their pool, and then you got your little, like, hot tub separated off from everything, which is really nice. But again, this, like, I'm like, I like this. This is, I like that feature. And then you go in through here, and now you're on the other side, which you have, like, your artist table thing over here. You also have a desk over here, which it looks like, you know, the husband with the pie chart and things like that. That's probably where he's at And then we go back to the beautiful little living area here. So now I think we're going to go upstairs, I believe. Yes, we are. So we go upstairs. There's another sitting area up here. I think a lot of fancy houses do have a lot of sitting areas, or really nice houses have a lot of sitting areas all around them. And I think it's just to cover space, but it's a nice touch. But here we have the teenage daughter's room, which I think that was a mirror back there. And this is definitely fitting her style quite a bit. You got the music, you got the posters, you got her. But yeah, there's the mirror, and I'm like, ooh, mirror. Big giant mirror, yes. Approval. Mirror approved. And then we come over here, and is this a guest room or the master bedroom? I can't remember if there's two big bedrooms like this. This is where my brain fails me. I think it's a guest room. I'm pretty sure it's like a guest room right over there. And then you have this bathroom, which I really like this bathroom. Really, really like this bathroom. Like, how is that floor done? Because I'm not entirely sure. But I'll have to go. I haven't actually watched anyone's videos because I was going to wait until I did the tour video. So I'm going to go back and watch everyone's videos now. And I'm going to try to see how she did that floor. Because that's definitely not just putting a floor over. But anyway, here is the little toddler's room, which is very colorful, but it's using sort of different colors compared to what I've seen a lot of people use. So that was something interesting and different, but it's still got the overall cutesy, spoiled vibe to it, in my opinion. So definitely very fitting of the toddlers. And yes, this is the master bedroom. I thought that was a guest bedroom, but the master bedroom is done really nice. You sort of have this separate seating area that, you know, you and your significant other can cuddle by the fire. Then you got the actual bed, which would be my favorite part because I just want to go to sleep. But that's just me. But then you got their nice bathroom. She did the same thing in this bathroom too. Really gotta figure out how to do that. How is that done? Anyway, so here is the master bathroom, which looks really, really nice. Blacks and whites. I'm always good with black in general, so always a fan of that. But I think this house definitely looks really, really nice and elegant. Fancy, but also cozy and also lived in. So it's sort of a nice blend of some styles and feelings. So I really, really like it. It's a really beautiful house. We're going to go look through the outside, which is also done really nicely. So we'll have it see here. I think, yeah, she does the thing that I mentioned, I think, in the last video that I'm not sure how to properly do, where you have certain sections of the outside of the house different colors than other sections of the outside house, and how they do it. I did a little bit in a recent build of mine, and it actually looked fine, but I don't think I could do it very well. But there, she didn't notice it until I came out here, but she has like a little skylight over that artist office area, which was a nice touch. And now my camera is zooming over through trees. There's trees everywhere. But it was a really, really beautiful build. Everyone did an amazing job on this collab. So thank you to everyone who was a part of this collab. Thank you for everyone watching. Definitely please go check out everyone else's channels, their Twitters, Tumblrs, them on the gallery, all their stuff. It will be down in the description below. Definitely please go check them out. They definitely deserve it. They all did amazing jobs, and it was so many different styles, so many different ways that people took it, and I love doing these things. I love seeing the outcome. It always amazes me every single time. And this is the biggest collab that I've hosted, but I've been a part of quite a few sizable collabs, but I've hosted, I think this is like the fourth one I've sort of hosted, and sort of was like made it up and things like that, and the organizer, whatever you want to call it. I don't know what you call it. Hosting seems to fit the best. So, but it was the biggest one, and also I think it's the third or fourth one. I feel like it's the fourth one. But, definitely still to this point, it amazes me how everyone comes together and how it all turns out and how different everything ends up working. And it's just, this community has some very talented and amazing people. And the fact that we can come together and do stuff like this also is just an amazing thing. So, super happy with how this has turned out. I hope you've enjoyed these 2 videos with the collabs. I hope that you like how everyone's builds turned out. Definitely go let them know and give them some subscribe, follow, action, liking, things like that. All that stuff. But yeah. If you want to go check out some of my social medias, they will also be down in the description below, underneath everyone else's stuff, as well as some of my Sims 4 playlists. But I more want you to go check out everyone else's, so definitely go check theirs out. And thank you for watching, and thank you everyone for participating in this collab. Keep an eye out on my YouTube and my Twitter for the announcement of the August collabs plan. It should be coming out in the next 3, 4, maybe 5 at the most days from this video. So definitely keep an eye out for that. And again, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye!